Is a love triangle brewing in the heart of K-drama royalty? Love confirmed. Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-Hyun have finally gone public, sending shockwaves across the fandom. But just as fans began to celebrate, one unexpected reaction turned everything upside down: Lee Xian's silence. What does it mean? Is there more to the story than we know? Let's dive into the truth behind the headlines, only on Red Carpet Revealed. For months, fans around the world speculated, hoped, and dreamed. Every shared glance, every subtle gesture between Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-Hyun had been analyzed with forensic obsession. Their chemistry during the filming of the luxury campaign The Woo was so potent, so electric. It all felt too real to be just acting. And now, the world knows, it was real. On a breezy evening under Seoul's starlit sky, the duo stepped onto the rooftop of a Gyeongdang hotel, hand in hand. The moment was unscripted, unstaged, raw. It wasn't the usual media play fans were used to. It was two of Korea's brightest stars, finally shedding the veil and saying, "This is us." Gasps filled the air. Journalists froze mid-sentence. The press conference for the Woo's final campaign showcase turned into an unexpected love revelation. When asked if they were dating, Kim Soo-Hyun's response was simple, yet explosive: "Yes. We're together. And we're happy." Beside him, Kim Ji-won nodded with teary eyes. "We never meant to hide. We just wanted to protect what was real." The internet melted. Fans screamed. Hashtags trended worldwide. The spotlight shone on the new couple. Someone else was disappearing into the shadows: Lee Xian, forgotten thread in the triangle. Just weeks prior, whispers of a possible romance between Kim Ji-won and Chinese actor Lee Xian had taken over social media. Photos of the two sharing a quiet dinner in Gangnam surfaced online. Sources claim the two had grown close after co-hosting an awards show in Beijing. Private messages exchanged between them, allegedly leaked by a former stylist, hinted at late-night conversations and emotional support during difficult schedules. For fans, it was the start of something gentle, promising. Lee Xian's reputation for being reserved yet deeply affectionate in past relationships had many believing he was the perfect match for Ji-won's soft-spoken elegance. But then the Woo campaign happened. From the first shoot, rumors began to shift. Production crew noticed it first. It was electric, one assistant director shared. They didn't even need direction. Their chemistry lit up the set without a single word. Days turned into weeks. Behind-the-scenes photos revealed Soo-Hyun wrapping a coat around Ji-won during breaks, or Ji-won laughing uncontrollably at his whispered jokes. Tension became too loud to ignore. The moment the truth broke, on the night of the rooftop reveal, Xian was nowhere in sight. He had reportedly been invited as a guest ambassador for the Woo's China launch, but pulled out at the last minute, citing schedule conflicts. Then, hours after the couple made their announcement, Xian broke his silence, not with words, with a single image. A photo appeared on his Weibo story, a black and white shot of a wilted camellia, placed on a windowsill, drenched in rain. No caption. No tag. Just an aching silence that said more than any press release ever could. In Chinese symbolism, camellias represent devotion, and when they wilt, they embody the quiet end of a love that was never spoken aloud. The image was deleted within 2 hours, but by then, it had already spread across platforms, igniting a storm of theories. Fans react, torn between love and loyalty. The online world split in two. On one side, fans celebrating the long-awaited union of Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-Hyun. They referenced years of fan edits, past interviews, and moments from dramas like Queen of Tears where the two shared screen time. For these fans, this was destiny fulfilled. The other side, heartbroken supporters of Ji-won and Lee Xian, who believed in the quiet depth of their rumored bond, accused Ji-won of emotional indecisiveness, of leading on a good man. Others blamed Lee Xian for never confessing his feelings publicly. And in between? Thousands of fans unsure what to feel, touched by Soo-Hyun's sincerity, yet haunted by Lee Xian's wordless grief. Aftermath, silence, distance, and unanswered questions. Neither Kim Ji-won nor Kim Soo-Hyun have commented on Lee Xian's symbolic post. Their agencies remain tight-lipped, refusing to confirm whether Ji-won had ever been involved with Lee Xian romantically. What is clear, however, that Lee Xian has unfollowed both actors on social media. A fan noticed he had also archived photos of past collaborations with Ji-won, a close friend of the actor. Speaking anonymously, revealed, he's heartbroken. But he respects her decision. Just wishes he'd had the chance to say how he felt first. It's the kind of love story no one expected, a whirlwind of passion, silence, and timing gone terribly wrong. In the days following the announcement, new revelations have begun to surface, some painting a picture far more complicated than the public declarations of happiness. Multiple insiders from the Woo production, speaking under the condition of anonymity, have come forward with stunning behind-the-scenes accounts. One makeup artist revealed, there was a moment during the third filming day. Kim Soo-Hyun reached out to brush a strand of hair from Ji-won's face. The cameras weren't trolling. Just instinctive. Like he forgot the rest of us were even there. Another staff member added, they weren't supposed to get that close. The brand had rules about personal boundaries during filming. By the second week, no one could stop it. It wasn't just chemistry. It was gravity. But what's even more shocking is a message allegedly left by Lee Xian on a private group chat with close friends, a message that was discreetly leaked to an entertainment columnist and later partially confirmed by two sources. The message read, I waited too long. I thought I had time. She fell for someone who didn't hesitate. This single sentence set off a firestorm. Lee Xian intended to confess his feelings. Did he truly believe Ji-won might choose him? Had he spoken sooner? Or was he simply a casualty of timing in a game where silence proved fatal? Kim Ji-won speaks, but not about Lee Xian. Just when things began to settle, Kim Ji-won herself broke her silence, not with a press release, but during a brief media Q&A session at a fashion launch 2 days later. Clad in an elegant white blouse and high-waisted black trousers, she looked calm, collected, every inch the poised celebrity she's known to be. When asked how she felt after going public with Kim Soo-hyun, she smiled softly and replied, I'm at peace. When love is true, it doesn't need to hide. A powerful statement, but notably, she made no mention of Lee Xian. Not a name. Not a nod. Was it intentional? A sign of detachment? Or a quiet way of shielding herself from reopening a chapter she's chosen to leave closed? For Lee Xian's fans, the omission felt like salt on an open wound. She didn't even acknowledge him. One netizen wrote bitterly, he mourned her silently, and she walked away like he never mattered. A hidden goodbye? As the drama continues to unfold, speculation has turned to a mysterious letter posted on an anonymous online board, allegedly from someone who worked closely with the trio during the campaign period. The letter, written in poetic Korean prose, described a final dinner among the three stars, held quietly just days before the rooftop reveal. Tone was somber, with phrases such as glances that spoke of endings, words wrapped in silence. Though it cannot be verified, many believe this was the night Ji-won made her decision, one that ended a growing connection with Lee Xian and sealed her path with Kim Soo-hyun. The aftershock. What's most heartbreaking is that Lee Xian has not been seen in public since the announcement. Sources say he cancelled all scheduled appearances and returned to Beijing in near complete media silence. A blurry photo recently surfaced online, showing him alone at an airport, hoodie drawn over his face, earphones in. No entourage. No smile. Just one man walking away from something he never fully held. Meanwhile, Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun are preparing for their upcoming drama project together, a romance series that now holds an eerie mirror to real life. Early teasers describe it as a story of two lovers who meet amidst chaos, choosing each other despite the noise. Irony has not gone unnoticed. Conclusion: a love story with no villains, only timing. In a world obsessed with happy endings, we forget that real-life love stories are often messy, painful, and far from perfect. Kim Ji-won did what few celebrities dare, she followed her heart into the public eye. Kim Soo-hyun stood beside her, confident and unshaken. But in the shadows, Lee Xian's quiet heartbreak reminds us of the stories that never get told in full, of chances missed, of feelings unspoken, of endings without closure. This isn't just about three stars caught in a web of rumors. It's about the fragile timing of love, and how sometimes, the loudest pain is the one that says nothing at all. The cameras fade and the headlines cool, Fans are left with the lingering question: what would have happened if he had told her sooner? Only they know the truth. And maybe, that's how it's meant to be. Stay with Red Carpet Revealed as we continue to follow the emotional tremors of this story, because behind every love confession, always another heart quietly breaks.